Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny, and yeah, now we will go through the last three songs. I'm really this album. I must admit, it really exhausted me. I it's definitely hard to go through. For some reason, I cannot concentrate well enough to appreciate it. I cannot connect to it on any level. It's definitely not very approachable like the other records. I really liked On the Beach. I really liked the rest of the albums that I reacted to. But this one, yeah, it's definitely a hard one to swallow. And but yeah, I'll go through it until the end, and I'll definitely give it a listen to it once again. But yeah, I need to see how it plays out until the end. So if you're new to the channel, please check rest of the content. I hope it's more entertaining or more engaging than these series of videos. I don't see these videos perform good as the others. But yeah, let's keep it honest and let's keep it on the high level of engagement, at least for me. And yeah, we'll go through all three songs in this video. I'll share my comments after each of them, and then at the end of the video, I'll try to sum up my impressions on the whole thing. So thank you so much for watching, for returning to the material that I put out, and let me know in the comments what should I check next. Thank you.
A hip drag queen and a sidewalk and street wheeler coming down the avenue. They're all your friends, you'll come to love them. There's a load of them waiting for you. Look out, Joe, you're coming home. Old times were good times. Old times were good times. Remember Millie from down in Philly? She took my brain and forgot my name. The woman you were with was about the same. She took your money and left town. Look out, Joe, you're coming home. Old times were good times. Old times were good times. Take it, Ben. put a hole in his arm. But old Bill, he's up there still, having a ball, rolling to the bottom. Look out, Joe, you're coming home. Old time were good times. Old time were good times. Old time were good times.
All right. Cool. So as I expected, the previous song, New Mama, was like an intermission. I said in the previous video interception, but I was thinking about intermission between two sections of the B-side of the record. And yeah, I was expecting to kind of pick up the pace, and it definitely did. So yeah, this now has more attitude. So I'm not sure if this is intentional or if I'm just shooting curveballs here. I'm not sure, but it seems to me like the whole record stares very painfully, then it slowly recovers, and then there's an anger and all these stages of accepting the new circumstances that each person is going through. And now this feels very bold, with an attitude, very um, standing up straight, right? Not sure if I'll be proven wrong with the next two songs, but I would really, really like if the next song would also be in this kind of direction, with more rock and roll in it than mellow emotions. And then I see the last song on the record is Tonight's the Night Part 2. Either it will be like it will either be a redemption, I might guess, a redemption song, so completely opposite or the flip side of the first song, or it will come back to grief, and even though he went all through the emotions, he kind of got back on his feet, he felt better, but then again this sorrow feeling or grief feeling went over him. Let's just see how it goes. Tired Eyes, let's go into that.
Well, he shot 4 men in a cocaine deal. He left him lying in an open field, full of old cars with bullet holes in the mirrors. He tried to do his best, but he could not. Please take my advice. Please take my advice. Open up the tired eyes. Open up the tired eyes. Well, it wasn't supposed to go down that way. But they burned his brother, you know, and they left him lying in the driveway. They let him down with nothing. He tried to do his best, but he could not. Please take my advice. Please take my advice. Please take my advice. Open up the tired eye. Open up the tired eye. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. I mean, was he a heavy doper or was he just a loser? He was a friend of yours. What do you mean he had bullet holes in his mirrors? He tried to do his best, but he could not. Please take my advice. Please take my advice. Please take my advice. Open up the tired eye. Open up the tired eye. Please take my advice. Please take my advice. Open up the tired eye. Open up the tired eye.
Oh yeah. So far this song really makes it up for all the journey for me. Tired Eyes is just a really nice roundup for the record. I'm not sure what the last song, Tonight's the Night Part 2, can offer, but I wouldn't mind ended up the record with this one because it's the next step, right? So he's grieving about a friend or at least a band member that he lost, not one but two, in a recent time, and he's going through all sorts of emotion, and I can understand why this album is critically acclaimed to be a fantastic record. It's a journey. It's like reading a book. Basically, yeah, it's all that someone's going through different emotions, dealing with the situation, being sad, being angry, denying it, then slowly recovering, getting more confident, crying it out, letting it go, and then just taking the next step, which is open the tired eyes, snap out of it, pull your whatever together, and just believe me, trust my advice, open up the tired eyes. Cool, very cool song. And yeah, let's wrap this medley up with Tonight's the Night Part 2. Thank you so much for staying with me, and let's see what the next song has to offer.
Tonight's the night. 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 A sparkle was in his eye, but his life was in his hand. And people, let me tell you, late at night when the people were gone, he used to pick up my guitar and sing a song in a shaky voice that was real as the day is long. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Well, early in the morning at the break of day, he used to sleep until the afternoon. If you never heard him sing, I guess you want to soon. 'Cause people, let me tell you, it sent a chill up and down my spine when I picked up the telephone and heard that he died out on the main line. Tonight's the night. 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 Tonight's the Bruce Berry was a working man. He used to load that Econoline van. And early in the morning, about the break of day, he used to sleep until the afternoon. Tonight's the night. Tonight. Tonight, tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night. Tonight, tonight's the night. Tonight, tonight's the night. Tonight, tonight.
All right, that was Tonight's the Night Part 2, and that was Tonight's the Night, the album. First of all, thank you so much for staying until end of the video. Let's do some first impression, overall reactions. So, as the songs go by, I started to realize what this album is about, even though I didn't connect to most of the songs. I really see why this album is great. I see the value behind opening the soul, being very vulnerable, exposing yourself to the audience, to the listeners, just putting all your emotions out there. And it's a grief album. It's an album that definitely helped him push the hard times through and to leave some of the baggage behind him. I'm not sure what happened in the next years with Neil, but yeah, I mean he's still going strong, and I guess in the end it really did pay out. Will I return to this record? I will, for sure, at least once to experience it from top to bottom, to trying to. Sometimes, I mean, great stuff take time, right? To appreciate, and what we tend to like the most, it what either impresses us at the like the first eyesight love, or something that slowly grows up with us and becomes one of our favorites for many subtle reasons. For me, it's a lengthy record, 45 minutes for this kind of music. I mean, musically, it's fine. It's just, as I said many times, not to repeat too much myself again. It's just that I don't connect. The side B is much more what I understand. So finding it back, I'm not a person who grieves too much. I snap really quickly and try to fight it as fast as I can. So side B is what I'm kind of lean more into, but hearing the side A again, let's see how it goes. It's definitely not painful to listen through. It's definitely not something that I cannot listen to, but at least on the first impressions, it's not it's not the album that I say, oh yeah, let's put this on and do some things around the house, right? You really need to be in that atmosphere to sit down, relax, put it on your record player, and just enjoy at least the side A. Yeah, thank you again so much for your support, for your comments, for your likes, subscriptions, and for sticking out with me. In the following days, I will be recording more Neil Young, and looking forward going back to that. Until then, take care. Bye bye.